Filthy Show has extremely explicit content. It is not intended for children, adults, or anyone, really. Especially retards without a sense of humor.
I don't know.
If you offend easily, please fuck off now. Cool. All right, we're here on The Filthy Show. Our guest today, Sam Prickett.
Hi.
Sam the Cricket Prickett.
Yep.
So it's an offensive podcast and all that shit. Nothing's...
Oh, really?
But
I don't want to do it.
the thing is, we try to, like, make a statement. Like, hard-hitting questions. Like, get to the bottom of shit. Like,
like political stuff?
yeah, because we don't... Definitely
I'm not going to cuss this podcast. I don't want to cuss.
Yeah, definitely. I'm
not going to cuss the whole podcast.
Economical talk. So yeah, with that in mind, how hot does a Down syndrome girl have to be for you to fuck her?
That's a good question. How hot?
Well, I feel like they're on a different scale. Because like there could be like a Down syndrome 10.
No, she's fully retarded.
Is like a real life.
She's seen Wreck-It Ralph a lot.
Oh yeah, and she can quote it.
Yeah, but
during sex.
She's got awesome tits.
Okay. I like awesome tits. I don't know.
Her tits aren't retarded.
Have you seen that model Down syndrome chick like a year ago?
Yeah, the one on the Victoria's Secret.
Yeah, what about her?
The secret is she's retarded.
It's not a secret.
Have you seen her face?
Yeah, she looks like she smells like cabbage, dude. It's definitely not a secret.
It smells like hot mustard. It smells like you get from Chinese restaurant.
A closed down bookstore.
Oh, well, I singed my nose hair smelling this autistic girl. Or I guess Down syndrome.
So the Victoria's Secret one, is that hot enough for you to do?
Did you say Victorian Secret?
It's a Victorian.
That's an entirely different story.
Yeah.
Victoria's Secret.
Old school lingerie from the Renaissance period.
It's made out of like chainmail and copper. It's a Victorian Secret.
There's a giant cage to wear under your dress.
It's like steampunk lingerie.
Chris, you're a dumb fool. You're a dumb fool. Shut up. Don't talk.
Sorry.
You get 10 minutes of silence.
Yeah, but the Victoria's Secret.
If I fell in love with her, I would have sex with her. I only have sex with people I'm in love with.
Do you think
that's a new thing?
Non-retard should be allowed to love a retard? I think so. If we're gonna let whites and blacks, you might as well throw the whole book down.
Right. Just throw the book out the window. Yeah, it seems fine.
I mean,
like I don't see. Like I guess initially you want to say that, like it does feel weird, but I guess but I don't see why it would be wrong.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It probably feels weird because she doesn't have control of her pussy muscles, and they probably twitch all the time.
That probably feels good.
Yeah, it probably feels good.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know. That's more like. Do
you think her pussy has retarded grip also?
Yeah, I would assume everything about this woman is strong.
Grab
rip your dick off,
not let you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that model is like a special occasion. You don't get those a lot.
Well, there's gonna be pros.
Has she been
and
talked?
cons.
Has she been like interviewed?
Yeah.
Does she have the voice?
She better.
I like underwear.
Yeah. I feel so sexy.
What do you think about
I'm
this
proud
show
of
today?
my body.
Wreck-It Ralph 3 is coming out November 16th, 2024. All right.
Yeah, but Down
It's
syndrome.
more autism than Down syndrome.
Down syndrome girls are usually not that attractive. They're usually built like soda machines.
No, but there's that new big,
but that one
powerful
wasn't
beast.
bad. That one was pretty.
There's a Down syndrome dating show on Netflix now, and there's some that aren't bad at all.
Love on the Spectrum?
No,
that's
like
autism.
strictly Down syndrome?
Mm-hmm. It's like Down with Love or something like that. It's ridiculous what they do.
Oh, that's terrible to have a pun. It's something that just flies over these retards' heads.
They're like, oh, because we love so much. Yeah, that's why.
Sure.
Spunky. Now get out there. There'll be a freak show in this fucking Applebee's for 30 minutes for us.
Yeah.
You can find a lot of those fucking freaks in Applebee's.
I love those shows because it's like it tries to be all heartwarming and stuff, but at the end of the day, they know why people are tuning in to watch the goddamn carnival.
Yeah, it's a comedy.
Watch some freaks.
It's circus. It's a circus sideshow. Is what it is, and it's beautiful. I love it. I love retard shows.
It's kind of sweet though, because there are moments I've only seen Love on the Spectrum, and it was. I mean, there are sweet moments where you're like, oh, and then then he just starts talking about trains. And you're like, you got me.
Yeah, no, like your eyes are so beautiful. I've never seen anyone like you.
Your eyes remind me of a velociraptor, and you're like, oh, that was almost close. That was almost so close.
You complete me almost as much as 187 bones completes the entire skeleton of a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Yes, yeah.
All right, I guess I'll take that.
This guy knows things.
A lot of stuff about dinosaurs. You know what's really good is it's called. And it's so funny. Every time they make one of those retarded people shows, the names always have to have something to do with like the disability. It can't just be finding love. It has to be like finding autistic love. Yeah. There's one called Autism the Musical, and that's
a good one.
Wait, this is real?
This is real. It's HBO, and this was like earlier.
It's a reality show.
It's just a documentary. It's like 45 minutes long, and this was like it's like early 2000s, so it's when HBO documentaries didn't give a fuck. Like they would go really hard.
Yeah,
and it's like the Children of God documentary where they show kid butt. I don't know why they do that, but they chose to in that. But this is just about a woman that she adopted a Russian kid. He turned out to be crazy Russian retarded, like a whole new type of retarded. They had to name it something else.
He's always trying to pet Ukrainians too hard.
Yeah, he's got Sputnik syndrome. We don't even know. We don't know what the hell to call it.
Just a head shaped like a giant potato.
There's a crazy scene where she's like, I brought him home and I didn't think anything was right. I thought something was wrong, so I set up cameras, and it's just a video of him like 4 a.m. naked, just thrashing her living room. And I'm like, I wonder what came away, that there's something wrong with this kid. It's just like pounding gorilla style on her table.
Yeah, I came home. I was like, we're going to be back in 5 minutes. I'm running to the store, and my house was gone.
Somebody microwaved the microwave. Impossible. But so she has this kid, real goofball, real autistic, like not fun at all.
Like, not down. It's like straight up, like
straight. The whole thing is autistic kids.
Yeah,
and they're all they're different parts of the town of autism, and this one's like doesn't talk at all. You touch his headphones, you're gonna get fucking rocked. Like that kind of autism.
He's territorial.
Like, he attacks the fucking special needs teacher, and it takes 3 football players to stop him.
He's running out after the mailman with the dogs in the neighborhood.
Yeah, if you don't have fresh batteries for his Game Boy Advance, someone's losing an eye. You gotta be ready.
And he knows how to do it. It's old school, like Russian, torture tactics.
He's also a sleeper agent. He's ready to let loose at any moment.
I didn't make him the mac and cheese that he liked. I bought a different brand, and he ripped my fingernails off.
He killed 7 puppies. I don't know where he got them.
I don't know where he got the gun, but he had one.
I don't know why PetSmart kept letting him get more puppies. It was insane. But so she was like, I think she was a theater person or something, and she's just such a like, I'm gonna be a career-driven woman.
Through the power of music.
Yeah, well, you can tell she's a career-driven woman. Didn't have kids.
She's a girl boss.
Retarded a kid. Got a retarded, or adopted a kid. Got a retarded kid. Pretty much the worst-case scenario for any female. Alone, basically alone. Let's just call it alone. It's alone.
Yeah.
You're stuck with this goofball. So she's like, no one's ever made a musical with a full autistic cast before. She says that in the documentary. I'm like,
good idea. Yeah, that is an awesome idea.
Yeah, I remember going, no way, really? They've never tried that? They've never tried to do something with these guys that's organized? I would think they'd be good at that.
We're really behind the times.
So yeah, she assembles. It's kind of, she like Nick Fury's. There's a whole bunch of different scenes of her going to different retarded schools. Her being like, I want Jacob. That's not real. That'd be funny though.
I'm forming a team.
I'm forming a team of singing retards.
A sort of a suicide squad. Jacob, you son of a bitch.
You bastard. I'm in. Spectrum's 11. Instead of Ocean's 11. That's pretty good.
There's this one girl in it who has the most beautiful voice. When she sings, she's completely normal, like almost opera-like. But then the second she's done singing, she's like, trains.
Yeah. It's like the Incredible Hulk.
Wow. So it works, kind of.
A lot of strength and talent, but it's hard to target it.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like it's gonna go everywhere.
That's the secret. I'm always retarded.
Don't make me retarded. You wouldn't like me when I'm retarded. But yeah, the musical, you get to see it at the end. It's a fun time.
Yeah.
Justin,
is it a shit show? I imagine.
Is there any way we can pull up a song from the musical?
Well, you can just go to, if you don't mind going to YouTube and type in Autism the Musical clips, and I'll see if there's any good ones that we can click on.
Yeah, thank you very much.
But my favorite one is there's this one kid that just plays the violin. And they like are trying to give him a part, and his mom's just like, just let him play the violin, or it's going to be a problem for everyone. They're like, there's no violin songs in the musical. They
just give him a ukulele and tell him it's a violin.
Like, give him the violin, let him play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, or shit's going to get insane.
It's going to get real.
What's a good one?
Well, it's just that's the full documentary. Is that?
Well, it looks like there's a trailer. I imagine some songs will be in the trailer.
Yeah, we can watch the trailer. That'd be fun. How long is it?
49 seconds.
Yeah, fuck it.
How long is this podcast?
Huh?
How long is this podcast? About an hour?
Yeah.
Let's watch it 60 times.
We could knock out the whole thing, to be honest. That was the Hulk one.
Which one's the golden voiced?
I showed her a second
It's
ago.
the
fat
big girl.
girl.
Yeah.
She's fat. That one, green shirt.
They're all wearing a green shirt. I think they're only allowed to wear green
The
shirts.
only one that looks like she's 25 years old.
Yeah.
The fat one.
Autism. The musical.
The musical.
Also, there's one of the kids, his dad is like Stills from Crosby, Stills and Nash.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And
Wow.
he's just like on the tour bus while his dad's trying to get his dick sucked. Just watching a Hot Wheels documentary or something. It's a fun. And there's a sequel too. There's a sequel and it shows it's an update on all of them. Some of them are pretty normal.
Yeah.
Some of them really went down a hole.
One really likes dinosaurs.
Yeah, there is.
I imagine they all do.
They all.
That would be shocking.
Like
if
they all like dinosaurs.
but one likes them a little too much.
None of them don't like
It's just
dinosaurs.
Photoshop like velociraptor heads on like women's bodies.
Like on the magazine, he cuts them out.
Yeah. He's very creative in one specific way.
There is a scene
I mean,
where
they're beautiful collages.
the dinosaur kid is like, I just really want a friend, Mom. And she's like, you might have to stop talking about dinosaurs so much. And he's like,
Never mind.
I don't know. I don't know,
Yeah.
Mom. I don't know if that's
It's not
possible.
worth it.
Having no friends might be okay. I might be able to get
What
through
type of a world is this?
Those Jurassic Park movies really fucked up autistic kids.
Yeah.
There's another documentary just about tards. We can do a whole tard episode. It's really easy. There's a lot. I watch a lot of tard documentaries.
I'm the right guest.
There was a long time where I thought
you should get John on it.
John Heff.
Yeah.
But he doesn't know he's retarded yet. Oh, that'd be fun.
Will you sit him down and tell him?
Yeah, we could intervention him about his retardation.
Mhm. John, you have a problem.
Yeah, not a lot of people go to PetSmart and pet the kittens.
And then
to
he
death.
thinks it's because he's drinking too much. He's like, no, John, you're retarded.
the drinking's,
Oh, no.
the drinking's helping.
Yeah.
The drinking actually calms you down a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's a
But
bunch
he's not
of
retarded.
different.
He's just drunk.
It's a
Take that
drunk
beer
retard.
away.
It's just a bunch of different stories about retards, and there's one that hard Down syndrome, and like in the 80s, he was like famous because his mom spent all this money and time like proving that Down syndrome people could be normal, and he's like super smart. He has a really high GPA. He gets into college. He's like, he seems
Temple
like
Grandin.
almost completely normal. Yeah, he creates a thing to make cows comfortable. He does a full Temple Grandin.
He's going full Temple Grandin.
Oh my God, he's reached 100% Grandin. What the fuck are we supposed to do? The Russians are going to find out about this for sure. They're going to activate their retard musical kid. We're all doomed. Gorbachev, tear down your tards.
It's a human pyramid. It's like the
Bunch of retards linked by heads stacked upon each other.
Oh, the smell. It's just a guy, a news guy. What do you have to say about it, Cotton? Well, the smell is unimaginable.
Yeah.
The smell is ridiculous.
It's a horrible machine.
It smells like someone burnt down a Goodwill. It's fucking horrific. But so this kid,
Did someone take a shit inside of a Michaels? Smells like paint supplies.
someone shit in a shoe and then push a dead rat inside of that shoe and then put it in a Michaels.
Someone had diarrhea in a Hobby Lobby.
We've all been there. But so this kid, very smart, and then when he's like 27 years old, he sees Frozen. And it just destroys everything. He's like convinced that Frozen's real. He's in love with Elsa. He starts wearing dresses. And his mom's like, yeah, but don't you want to do this equation? He's like, fuck the equation. Let it go. Let it go.
So he was actually like really like doing good, smart.
Yeah,
and shit.
he was like, he seemed pretty normal. There's a lot of early stuff.
I bet you could sue Disney for that.
Yeah.
You ruined my son.
You put subliminal messaging to make
There.
people
You make
more
my
retarded.
son
You made my son retarded again.
in trance. He was wearing dresses.
Yeah, that's the worst part. No, she was cool with everything else.
Yeah.
She's like, not dresses.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, he ends up having to live in a group home, and it's fun. It's like him and like 3 other hardcore Down syndrome people just living in a group home, having fun, going on adventures. Not a lot of adventures, a lot of hang out in the living
Solving
room.
crimes.
All right, it's been 3 hours. You guys solve anything about the missing shoes? Huh?
Terry ate the shoes.
No, he didn't.
He's just sucking on it.
The whiteboard just says Terry ate the shoes, crossed out. Terry didn't eat the shoes, crossed out. Maybe Terry ate the shoes.
Question mark. This is what we have so far.
Who wrote all that? Terry. Are you serious? Yeah, Terry, did you eat the shoes?
I couldn't tell you.
I want to say yes, but I don't know.
I remember I ate breakfast. I do not know what.
It was not Chick-fil-A because it is Sunday.
Very good,
Saturday.
Terry.
But it may have been shoes. It wasn't shoes. God, I love a good tard flick. I Am Sam.
They are good people.
Rosie
Just-
O'Donnell
best
has
people.
one. Rosie O'Donnell has a movie where she goes full retard.
Oh,
What is
Yeah.
it? Like My Sister on the
My,
Bus or something?
my sister rides the bus or something.
Yeah.
It's just about her riding a bus.
And she has a hard time doing it.
yeah, a lot of really big. Kevin Bacon went full retard. Shia
Well,
LaBeouf.
Who's Kevin Bacon retarded in?
I forgot what it's called, but it's about a retard and a little girl that become friends.
That doesn't
Oh,
sound
it's
safe.
heartwarming.
It's not sexual.
Radio.
Radio.
Is radio that's
Radio's
most
got
of
to
the way.
be like that's like 40s autism. 40s
Right.
autism was not treated well, so it turned
No.
into pretty heavy retardation.
Right, because you didn't know how to. Right.
No, they just threw rocks at your head until you weren't
Yeah,
retarded.
that's the Kurt Metzger joke of like, I don't know if it was like, if you're like, people are like autistic nowadays. Of like, no, it's just, there's not more. We just used to call them nerds. And we thought the cure for it was be to throw dodgeballs at them as hard as you could.
We used to put them in a stone building and spray them with hoses in a dimly lit basement.
It's like the
That's what we
mask.
used
You
to
just
do
put
with
them in an iron cage for a year.
Yeah, they act a lot more normal than they used to. Yeah, I think the lack of getting sprayed with a hose seems to be chilling them out.
Yeah, we're not putting them in a room full of strobe lights anymore.
Asking
Playing-
what they know about Germany. I don't know.
Who sent you? You think they're spies? It's
I
the
just
Red
know-
Scare.
Why do you know so much about dinosaurs? Why? Tell us.
He's a communist or something. I don't know.
Why hell else would you know
He
about
got
dinosaurs?
diagnosed with communism.
He solved a code. He solved an equation. We have to kill his family. That's fun. What's your, I guess that's, I mean, 24 minutes of retard talk is probably enough.
That was pretty good, right?
Oh, this has been 24 minutes of
Yeah.
straight. Wow, time flies when
It's
you're
actually,
talking tards.
it's the least amount of time we've ever spent talking about retards.
Oh wow,
Oh, we can go off about retards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like them. They're fun.
I think it's great.
Yeah,
I think,
I went to one where it was like really bad, like autistic, and he used to like. He was cool. He was like good at math, but then sometimes he would just go on these like rages, like go on a real tear. And then so he broke like 4 computers in a like room once, just like using his backpack like one of the fucking swinging maces.
That's
Just
badass.
taking out technology. It's crazy.
I used to be bullied by like a Down syndrome kid in school.
Oh, that's really sad, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
makes
I
a lot
didn't
of
know what to
sense.
do. He kept
What would he
bumping
say?
into me. He's like, "Woo, yeah."
yeah, what are you
Yeah.
supposed to do?
Yeah.
Because finally stands up for himself and is like, yeah, and everyone's like, you monster!
He starts crying.
he knocked my shit on the floor. I don't know what to do. But yeah.
Don't wheel Nikes, faggot.
I fuck your
This
mother.
retard hates gay people.
I'm gonna fuck your mother more than
Retard's
God
homophobic.
fucked me. All right.
Oh my
Well, you're an
god.
at, you're mean.
Retards versus trans. Who's more respected in America today?
Trans.
Trans?
Yeah. Because I
well-
don't think they would let retards compete in womenn's sports.
They would crush them.
I think that'd be awesome.
Right, just like dude, like guys with Down
All
syndrome.
these girls who are lined up.
And then one
dude
guy-
in like a tube. He's got a tube around his waist. And then floaties.
and
got
he's
a
just
snort.
he's flying down there.
Flail in his arms.
Come on, Corky!
It's just-
Get in there!
They throw him and they're dense. He just sinks to the bottom. His
no.
little bubbles.
He's just walking on the bottom floor to the. Oh god.
He's
He doesn't. He can hold his breath for an hour because he doesn't remember that he has to breathe.
His brain doesn't know how to shut down.
Yeah, he's not getting enough oxygen anyway. He's unaffected. He can live
Oh
underwater.
my god, he can't be killed.
The invincible retard.
The invincible retard. Superhero name right there.
Yeah.
We talked about trans on our last podcast trans MMA fighters, or there was one. I think there's two now. I don't know. I'm for it. I just think they should have to be fighting dudes, which I think is way more entertaining anyway.
Well, no, I think trans men, they should fight the retards. See
That's
who
fun.
Gets out of that one.
Yeah, you could combine trans and retard sports.
Yeah.
They're both mentally ill.
Yeah. Sam, you've had sex with a trans, right?
I've gotten, actually.
How was that?
Fine.
Fine.
You know, I felt kind of weird about it afterwards, but it was fine. I mean, the head was great.
How
Best
good?
blowjob of all
She knows
time.
what she
Well,
knows
like,
how
how
to
good
treat a
did
penis.
she transition?
It was good. It was good. Yeah, I didn't like no stubble. Look nice.
Did
Nice
you
voice, no, like,
take her missionaries?
Good voice.
Good.
Sounded like a lady.
Did
Sounded like a lady that's been smoking cigarettes for like 200
Fuck
years,
my
but still
girl,
a lady.
man, but
Yeah.
Did you have to see her wiener around, like waving around at all?
No.
Did she have a wiener?
I had a wiener still,
tried
but like nice tits.
you just trying to see it.
That's fun.
Well, I was trying to,
Well, you need to see it.
You need to see
You
it.
need
yeah.
to see it. It's there. You might as well see it.
Yeah, because if you don't see it, you don't know where it is, and that's the scariest part. you have to keep eyes on it at all times. Make sure it's not up to anything.
It can sneak in your holes.
If you don't see it, it could be in you.
I know that.
And then you're gay, and then it's over.
and then you lost. That's what I just like the challenge.
And then you just have to fight her afterwards.
yeah.
That does sound fun. I don't think I'm gay, but the idea of me and another dude being like, let's wrestle and see who can get their dick in the other guy's butt, it just seems like a fun competition.
That sounds like a good Olympic sport.
Yeah, I mean that's basically like Greek wrestling. I mean that is old school like wrestling and like the first
Dick in the butt
Olympics.
first?
Oh, yeah.
They had like anal sex was like a sport that you could like win for.
What happened? Well, Leonidas pinned Kleckericles, but Kleckericles right before that fucked him in his ass.
Fuck him. So he wins by default.
So
Yeah.
most people, I feel like, thought Kleckericles won. I think he took it. Split decision by ass rape.
Yeah. Anal sexiest.
That's
who
who
it's
it's named
name.
after.
Yeah, it was top Plato.
Surprisingly, very straight man. Just
Yeah.
loved man ass.
Yeah.
Does it make
Well,
you gay?
being gay wasn't invented until like 1963.
No, I think
It's
everyone was gay.
when JFK got assassinated.
Yeah.
But right before then, it was like, you know,
It was just like, look the other
I
way.
think
yeah.
if you're
Don't ask, don't tell.
if you're a really
Yeah.
good looking person and you fuck hot girls and hot dudes, you're not anything special. I mean, you are. You're special, but it's like you're not like some victim class. You're just so hot that you can fuck the hottest people, so you do.
Yeah.
Like most people would probably do that. Like if I could fuck Ryan Gosling, I probably would.
Yeah, just to
Yeah, the
I mean,
reason-
that's what like Hollywood. That's like with Hollywood in the 50s was everybody was just like fucking.
and like Roman times and shit. They were all
Yeah.
just fuck. Like
Yeah.
the reason why I'm not gay is because the guys I could fuck look like Chris.
yeah.
I'm not.
That doesn't sound so bad.
Doesn't sound very appealing though.
It seems like you'd be a gentle lover.
You fucking wrestle, man. Let's see whose dick gets in whose ass.
Okay.
He's very strong. I've lifted up TVs with him before. I'd be afraid to play dick butt wrestling.
He
with
lifts
him.
the TV. You're on the other side. Your feet aren't touching the ground somehow. He's lifting you and the TV.
Adam, I feel like I've got most of the weight. Put me down, Chris.
I don't know. You would fuck me if you were gay. Shut up.
Yeah, if I was gay, I'd definitely fuck you. We live together.
Thank you.
It'd be insane. There's no way two gay guys could live together and not fuck each other.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
at
At
least
least
do like
once.
do like hand stuff and mouth
Yeah, I feel like, or at least
You gotta
Jay
do
together.
hand
stuff. I would
stuff
save
and
my
mouth stuff.
asshole for like a guy I was in love with. I think.
I
Oh,
think
you'd wait till marriage to sin?
Yes.
dudes don't have enough emotions to the point where they could just fuck their roommate and be like, "Yeah, we banged, but whatever, dude. It doesn't matter.
Right,
It doesn't
yeah.
matter, Jamarcus. We're
'Cause
not
we don't-
married now.
Sex isn't really tied to love with us that much.
Not
I don't
all the
think.
time.
Yeah.
It's better when it is. I think so.
Sure.
It's much
It's
better
different.
sex, but it's
Yeah.
still really fun when it's just even if you hate the person.
Then it's like a different type of fun.
Hate fucking is actually
Yeah.
a great time. I bet I was in a relationship with a girl, and by the end of it, I just despised her as a person, and the sex was the best it was the entire time.
Yeah.
Because I just be like, I'm gonna come on you, you stupid fucking idiot.
I fucking hate you. Like, this doesn't feel like dirty talk. You're a whore.
I want to come in your stupid, unlovable,
Oh my
retarded
God.
pussy.
Yeah, your poetry is bad.
I'm gonna come and you're never gonna get married, always gonna be alone, have a cat, and be ugly pussy. All right,
Sleep
Adam.
with one eye open.
I said try out dirty talk. Really?
Jesus.
You're going a little deep.
She's just like, I thought we were doing good.
can you please put my cat down?
You're holding her cat.
Put mittens down. He didn't do anything to you.
Take off the Wolverine claws. I don't like it. I have
Take
to have
off
sex with my Wolverine claws on.
Yellow spandex Wolverines. It doesn't fit you at all.
It's way too tight.
It's ripping over.
You're giving the suit stretch marks.
Just wearing Wolverine underoos?
Are you giving me that order as Professor X? You're supposed to be Professor X right now.
She's wearing a bald cap and a wheelchair. The wheelchair is real. She is paralyzed.
Why do you think I wanted you so bad? I don't know. I thought you were open-minded to me being paralyzed. It was all part of the thing.
It's my kink.
Now try to move that. Put that candle out with your brain, or I'm gonna punch you in the face. You know what turns me on, you stupid bitch. That's the ultimate sign of love. If you've been with a girl for a long time, to see if she really loves you, just iron out the most ridiculous role play and see if she'll do it with you, because that would be fun. All right,
you're my dad in 2003. You've just missed my baseball game. I'm 7 years old. I'm pissed about it. I get home. You're fucking the neighbor.
What's your role in this?
I'm the kid. I'm my son.
You're
Who
just
comes
watching?
home. Oh, yeah. I'm the neighbor.
He's
watching. But I have to know all this stuff is also happening at the same time.
So in your mind, you're the neighbor getting fucked by this kid's dad.
Yes.
No, he's getting fucked by his dad.
He's getting fucked by your dad.
I forget whose dad's fucking.
Do you set up like a
But it's
pillow in the
someone's.
corner to be
It's
you?
your dad, but you're not you in this scenario.
No,
You're
I'm
just the
not me.
neighbor.
No, he's the neighbor.
But I'm the
Unrelated.
neighbor. I'm lady. I'm wearing a dress.
What,
Okay.
you're a girl?
Anyway, just role play. Classic role play stuff.
I'm wearing a dress, but I'm not a fucking girl.
I'm not a girl. I'm playing a guy that cross dresses, but I don't. My character does.
But it's not
What
a
is
fucking
going
girl.
on?
And he's not gay.
Yeah, I had sex with this guy. It's the most confusing sex I ever had.
Well, yeah, he wrote an entire screenplay for a role play.
It's like 300. He made me read all of it. It took me 2 weeks.
Yeah, I broke up with him, but then he sold it to Paramount. Now they're making it. It's Avatar: Way of Water. I really dropped the ball on that one. He's made millions. Was this man James Cameron? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I knew him as J Dog.
Yeah, he told me his name was Jay Dillon. That's fun. My dad used to use aliases when he would fuck chicks on Match.com.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he cheated on so many women that you used to be able to Google his name. It would come up with all
That's
the
brutal.
women he fucked.
Yeah.
There's like revenge websites like catchacheater.com. It's like, don't bang Alyssa, she'll give you herpes.
Oh, and your dad was like on those a lot?
Yeah. He had a lot of girls like, yeah, I found out he had a wife, found out, he had kids, gross.
Yeah, that was you.
Yeah, that was
Is that how you fuck? That's the role play.
yeah, one of them's by me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was being his son, and then he started fucking these chicks in front of me. It made me uncomfortable. Not the best guy. He never fucked anyone in front of me.
No? Are you
No.
sure?
I'm not sure, no. No, because I was a baby. And I feel like a lot of people fuck in front of babies.
Yeah.
It's common.
Why
a lot
not?
of people do.
I do.
get it. You
It's
won't
definitely
remember it.
common. It was like a young couple in a studio apartment and they have a baby, they fucked in front of that baby for sure.
Right. It's like a dog at that point.
I feel like a lot of people have fucked with their baby in their bed.
Mm.
I don't.
That's too much.
Do you think it's too much? I don't think it's too much. Not that I've done it. I'd never do it.
Yeah.
But if I did,
Put it under the
I don't
bed.
think it'd be bad.
Put it in the microwave.
Yeah, put it under a pillow. Put a pillow on it. You had $1 billion baby and a little.
It's just newspaper over your baby.
He doesn't kill her with a pillow, $1 million baby, right?
Yeah, he does.
He does? Is that how he kills
I haven't
her?
seen $1 Million Baby.
He
I
smothers her.
just spoiled it for you.
That's okay.
She dies.
It's about a female boxer. Were you ever gonna watch that?
Probably not.
Should have seen it already.
It's amazing. It's an excellent movie, actually.
Yeah.
Why
She
not?
gets paralyzed. Clint Eastwood goes in, fucks her in front of a baby.
Yeah, he brings a
Whoa.
baby. What's that baby for?
And then he just gently puts it down.
No,
the
he
way-
puts it over her face while he's killing her.
Right, as he's about to bang her. By the way, you're my dad. I'm the neighbor. The baby's me.
The baby is.
Wow, this guy's. You know what? His storytelling ability
It's fucked up.
is pretty good.
In all his scenarios, he's always watching.
It's just him standing angrily with the paper. All right, ready? Exterior, garage, your line. What are you doing with that newspaper? Fuck! It's where is the newspaper, you stupid cunt.
Do it again.
This
From
is
the
not my
interior.
vision.
Midday. Just an average Wednesday morning.
Scotty's playing the Sega Genesis. His dad unplugs it sexily. In a very sexy
Video.
8-year-old Scotty
Just
is
adding everything. Just sexually to any action.
Scotty plays Sonic Adventures 2 very sexily.
Then he eats his banana oatmeal in a very scandalous way.
As he proceeds to poop in a toilet in a very seductive manner.
Having hot, wet diarrhea.
All right. We like your script for Fast and the Furious 12. There are some things we have to cut out.
So does the diarrhea scene have to be so sexy?
Vin Diesel's robbed train. So boner-inducing. In a very boner-inducing manner.
We don't even know what this means. How do you rob a train? And he's like, I'll direct it. And then he does it. And you're like, we know exactly. We're sorry to question
Vin's
you.
going to know what it means.
We're all hard.
Vin knows what it means.
Vin knows.
I know Vin.
Vin's your
first
biggest
name
supporter
Vin?
on the project.
Is
that his
it for
name?
Vincent, I guess? Vin?
Yeah.
Nobody goes by
What
Vin.
a fucking idiot.
Vin Diesel.
Yeah, I just
Diesel.
realized how dumb his name is.
You know the last podcast.
No one's ever referred to him
Where I
just
guess
as
Diesel
Vin.
is ridiculous. Vin is kind of dumber than Diesel.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah, but you say
retarded
it
person.
What's up,
together.
Vin?
No one goes Vin. They go Vin Diesel, man.
He's most famous for a franchise that shouldn't have even had a movie.
Right.
It shouldn't have even been one
The
movie,
car one?
let alone 13, I think. Or no, they just did 10.
I don't think I've ever seen any Fast and Furious.
I've never
movies.
seen one.
Yeah.
You know, the only one I truly remember watching was the third one, which is like the only one that's not really connected. It's the kid from Sling Blade. And I believe he plays the same character, but now he's grown up and he drives cars in Tokyo. And Sling Blade does show up. He saves it.
Crossover.
He has to race Sling Blade at the end.
All right, guys, this is going to sound a little wild.
I
Tokyo
reckon.
Drift, we're going to bring in Sling Blade.
Yeah.
We're not
Tokyo
opposed to it.
Drift, Love on the Spectrum.
I'd like some French fried drifting, please.
They're driving dinosaur-shaped cars.
I reckon I'm about to beat you in this here race. Have you seen Sling Blade? That's a really good movie.
That's Billy Bob Thornton's
That's
movie, right?
like that. He created a whole new level of being retarded for that movie.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
That's
I
a
hear it's
fun
great.
race.
I think I've started it once, and then I fell asleep. and never got back to it.
It's so good that it's not even that funny, but it is still pretty funny. There's a part
Right.
where he's
He
about
wrote the script and directed it and everything, right?
Yeah, and he decided I'm going to make myself extremely retarded.
Yeah.
This is what he chose. I think it was like a one-man show first.
That's
And
cool.
then he made
I like
it
that
into
guy
a-
a lot. Billy Bob Thornton seems.
I think Billy Bob Thornton's an amazing actor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he
he's
seems
very
like a good hang too. He seems
His
like a fun
character
guy.
in
I think we
Sling
get
Blade.
along with him.
Oh, yeah, it'd be fun to like.
His character in Sling Blade was like only ate biscuits with mustard smothered on it.
He loves them. And French fried potatoes.
It's pretty much just him living with complete strangers, just being retarded.
Do you think he's just retarded for like just a poor diet is what's
I
making him?
think
Yeah.
what it seems
Yeah.
like in the movie
No
is
protein.
He ate himself into Down syndrome.
don't eat too many biscuits. You'll get a bit of the slow brain. She's right. I did. Don't put mustard on it. It makes it so you watch too many cartoons.
There's some chemical in the biscuits that combines with the mustard.
JFK had to do a whole thing about it.
Changes your DNA.
Just say no to biscuits, kids. It makes you tarded. I think in the movie, it's more of a sense like he had such a rough childhood and was like abused and also slow that he's just a really fucked up.
Yeah.
And then he becomes really good friends with the kid that he meets in the woods. Which, you know,
That is
most
how it works, yeah.
stories that start with a mentally challenged man being a kid
The
in the
woods
woods,
are close.
it's not wholesome.
Yeah.
It's most of the time does not end wholesomely.
Yeah.
Nothing that good happens in the woods.
This movie doesn't
Yeah.
end wholesomely, but it ends cool.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Dwight Yoakam plays him.
Don't tell me how
I
it is.
won't
I do
ruin
want to
it,
watch
but Dwight Yoakam's in it, and he's also very good. But there's a really fun scene. John Ritter plays a gay guy, and he just goes to his house to basically tell him that he thinks it's okay that he's gay. He's like, the Lord says you ought not lay with another man, but I reckon you'll be all right.
Oh, the guy, the retarded guy?
Sling Blade goes to John Ritter's house just to knock on the door.
And he's okay with home. Clearly, he's retarded.
He's not okay with it. But
Oh, he's not?
He's telling John Ritter that he likes him, so
What did he
he's decided to be cool with it for John, just
Oh, okay.
John Ritter.
Yeah.
I don't think he'd let John Ritter have sex with him.
What did he say
He
to
probably
John
would.
Ritter? He's like, "You're funny, not ha ha funny, but queer funny."
Yeah, he does say
That's
that.
a funny line.
John Ritter's like, "That's not okay." Even come on, Billy Bob. Come on.
He just
That wasn't in the script.
he breaks that was
He's got some. That boy lives in his heart, but I reckon that's an awful big place to live.
That's
like some real
well,
whimsical.
there's a lot
retard.
of movies about really wise retards.
Retards are wise, man.
Fucking Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump.
I love that we went back to Tards.
Yeah.
We lasted about 18 minutes.
I wouldn't say
circle back to Tards.
I wouldn't
man.
say Forrest Gump was that wise. He just got lucky where he went.
No, Forrest Gump just was really fun. He
Yeah.
was just down to do crazy shit. He was like Steve-O. Forrest Gump was just Steve-O.
He was just Steve-O in the
He
60s.
he just did wacky shit. He like played ping pong. He drank a lot of Dr. Peppers. That's all Steve-O shit.
He loved Dr. Peppers.
Do
He
you
drank-
want to see me staple a bag of cocaine to my ball sack?
My name's Forrest Gump, and this is flaming mailbox balls.
And this is setting myself on fire.
I just kept on stunting. Welcome to my podcast. That isn't very
It's
good.
like the autistic community get real into like grind culture. Get real into like with Jocko, like whoever those fucking like motivational speakers are. I wake up and I run 100 miles.
I would love a very motivational retard
Yeah.
speaker. That'd be great. When I wake up in the morning and chew on my shirt, I'm doing so that I can get to the next day and be all I can be.
Yeah.
Pokemon Emerald is the best one. It is the best one. All right, man. I guess it's the best one. It has a bigger roster of Pokemon. I get where he's coming from, but Pokemon Red, I think, probably the best one. I think what they're doing now is they're letting actual retarded people play retarded people, and it feels so much more offensive.
Yeah, that's not acting.
Yeah.
We've just kind of given up on acting.
There's a movie
What
called
was cool is like, oh, this guy is like a genius putting himself in that. Like, that's fun to watch.
Yeah. They made a movie called Champions with Woody Harrelson, which on paper, and it's by guys, Justin, if you don't mind looking up the movie Champions and just letting me know who the director is, because they made a lot of other very good movies, very funny movies. And then they made this, which on paper, he is, I think, a former NBA coach, right? And then he has to coach a team of Down syndrome. Oh, it's the Farrelly guys. They made like, what's the Cameron Diaz movie with Ben Stiller? Something About Mary.
Oh, there's something about Mary.
Yeah, they made some of the like funniest movies,
Yeah.
like in my opinion.
Well, he's an ex-college player, basketball, and he's an assistant coach for an NBA team. He gets drunk and he fucks that up.
Yeah, and then he gets assigned to
arrested.
coach a team of Down syndrome, or mostly retarded kids. On paper,
For like the Special Olympics?
no,
Nah, just for fun.
yeah, on paper, amazing, sounds incredible. But the problem is, everyone, maybe excluding a couple, but I feel like everyone on the team is an actual Down syndrome person.
They are.
And they're
much.
expecting them to get the timing of jokes down. It just does not work. Because you can tell they have no idea what the fuck they're saying. They don't get why what they're saying is funny. They're just doing their goddamn best. I mean, they're in there.
Okay. It's bad.
We couldn't finish it. We
Okay.
didn't
No,
finish
the
it.
whole time Woody Harrelson just seemed like he didn't want them to touch him.
No.
He's like, get away from me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
What
cut.
do-
Get these fucking tards away from me.
Wow.
Oh my, it was
It was a bad movie.
I wonder, can they pay them less?
Do you think he knew, like, accepting the role? Do you think that he knew they were gonna like
no.
hire like
probably
actual
not. No, I
people
bet
with like
not.
Down syndrome?
I
Or he
bet
like
not.
just showed up like first day of on set. It was like, oh fuck.
Well, what they used to do was just like have like one character that's Down syndrome, so you can hire one of
Yeah,
them.
like The
and the rest
Ringer.
were just autistic
And the rest of them
and
just
normal.
act
Yeah.
like him.
Yeah, Johnny Knoxville's
Yeah.
movie, The Ringer. That's what they did.
That's what I was kind of expecting with this one.
I
That's
think
what-
that guy.
Shia LaBeouf did that one, right? With Peanut Butter Falcon. I think I didn't see it. but
yeah,
he used
we watched a movie,
Shia, yeah.
Disney Channel original movie from like the 90s where Shia LaBeouf plays a full retard. And it's pretty fun.
Oh my god, what was it called?
True Callings.
True no,
Yeah, that was it.
True Callings.
True
I
Callings.
thought it was Confessions or something.
True
He
Confessions.
True
plays like
Confessions.
basketball with a dog, and the dog wins.
Yeah.
No, it's real wacky
No.
shit. Like they really crank it to 11. She's trying to like, it's a regular non-retarded girl, and she's entering this TV contest to get her own like TV show on
A
public
cis-brained woman.
Yeah. So her whole thing is that she wants to win a show on public access television. That's her big thing. I was like, who's the real retard first off? Right. You can just sign up for that.
Yeah, they just let anybody do that.
You just sign up for a slot.
I think most homeless people have a show on public access.
Welcome to Danny Duncan's Garbage Dive. We're going to eat some watermelons today.
I'm Danny Duncan.
I'm going to be doing dumpster dunking today.
It's just the intro, then the song plays. It's just him playing the bad piano. It's just it's a compilation of him eating condoms he finds on the streets.
That is a real good one.
There's some juice in that one. It's still good. The sun hasn't dried it out yet.
Danny, Peacock would like to buy your show. Really? Yeah, for
HBO is very interested.
It's one of the best things we've ever seen. But yeah, the whole movie is just her trying to make some kind of video project, and then he'll just show up on roller skates in the house and be like, "True, I'm a professional skater."
Oh my god, it was so over. The best parts were whenever they had like family dinner together. And the dad's finally there because the dad's a doctor and he's
really
never
mad
there.
about it. Yeah.
Every time they do family dinner, they had a couple scenes. This fucking dunderhead used to knock like milk over the water, and the dad used to just scream at him so ugly.
The dad gets so mad.
And we can't finish a fucking meal in this.
And then she ends up making a documentary about the kid being retarded, her brother, like living with a retarded kid. And she puts, the dad's like, why wasn't I in it? And she's like, well, the scenes that you were in were pretty rough. He's like, show me. He's like, oh man, I'm a real bad guy. And then like at the end, he's like, Mom really, me and Mom's relationship got a lot better. I won the television thing, and then now I got my own show on TV. Dad, things got better. And it just shows Shia LaBeouf like fuck up Jenga, and the dad's like, and she's like, well, he's trying.
Yeah. Damn.
Like that's the resolution.
Yeah.
He's doing his best.
He gets mad at Jenga. You're supposed to knock it over. He's just really mad that his son's that.
Yeah, his son's Shia LaBeouf, and it's not even the good one.
It's before Holes.
He
Shia
didn't
LaBeouf.
even get Even Stevens.
God, we
Great
talked
movie.
a lot about the mentally challenged.
Yeah.
Well,
It's fun. I mean, people need to
more
talk
people
about
need
it.
to talk about it. I mean, if we want to change,
Raising awareness.
Justin, can you see if Tard Talk is taken as a podcast name?
Yeah, sure.
We could possibly change
I have
it.
a
Unfortunately,
question.
Tard
Do you
Talk
think
is taken.
It's one of the top-rated podcasts in the world.
Do you think at all there was any mentally challenged Down syndrome autistic kids on Epstein Island? You think somebody had a fetish for that?
Oh yeah, well you want to cover all your bases. You don't want some rich guy from Persia to get there and you don't have the kid he wants
Right,
to
you don't
fuck.
have all the options.
Yeah.
It's
Uh-huh.
like, it's like an ice cream place of like vanilla, chocolate. Those are the go-tos. Some weirdos want a fucking pistachio.
Yeah.
That's exactly the flavor I was
retards
gonna
are
say.
the pistachio
The
of
retards
kids.
are the pistachio
And
of
it could also come down
child sex trap.
because
A
like
lot more drool?
It comes down
more
to
drool.
who's your audience, who's coming to the island this weekend. Because I used to work at a comedy club where they just sold chicken fingers and hamburgers, but whenever they had a black comic come in,
Hennessy
they'd
night.
order a bunch of hot wings and hot sauce.
Yeah.
It's wild.
No,
They knew
know
what
your
they
audience.
were doing.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. And I'm not joking at all. They did this and they made a lot of money because
So
they did
who's
it.
going to this island that they need an abundance of Down syndrome kids?
Probably Woody Harrelson.
Scientists.
Woody Harrelson, after he did that movie, he got real horny for Downs kids.
Yeah.
Damn, some of these kids are hot.
Turns out Woody Harrelson was Me Tooing the whole cast of Champions.
Oh, that'd be rough. You
It's
can't
like,
come back from that one.
Like Jeffrey Tambor on the what is it, Transparent or whatever that show. He was just groping all the trans women. You know about that?
puts his hand on one of the girls' sides. I have Disney Plus in my trailer.
Do you want to watch Bambi 3 times in a row?
I'll turn the parental code off. No screen time.
We can watch the old racist ones.
No screen time rules in my trailer. You can play iPad all you want.
Do you think Woody Harrelson got to that one smart Down syndrome kid to watch Let It Go? It's
Oh
frozen.
no! Yeah, they think Let It Go is what fucked that kid up. It was Woody Harrelson.
Woody Harrelson fucking him to Let It Go. And now he's just stuck in a moment forever.
Let me go.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well,
Let me go. Let me go. Let me go.
please
I don't want
stop
to fuck Woody Harrelson
fucking my
anymore.
ass. Your cum never bothered me anyway.
Oh, it bothered him.
It definitely bothered him. Well, fuck. The one thing that we said we were going to talk about because we never planned anything. We didn't even talk about it.
What is that?
Oliver Anthony, that gay song.
You don't know that song.
Oh yeah,
You say the Richmond over Richmond.
Rich.
We were talking
Richmond
about it the
over
other day.
Richmond.
It's just a very mediocre folk song, and his voice is great. I definitely agree with that. He's got
It's a
very
nice voice.
But,
I think I like that guy. I don't like the song, but he seems cool the way he's
So
like.
you heard
I was
the
like,
song?
huh?
So you heard the song?
I haven't listened to all of it.
Well,
I've
we
heard
work
like
at-
some clips.
We work at the Comedy Mothership, and he came there. So he was. I didn't fully know who he was until he got there, and I saw what a fucking big deal it was to so many people that he. I'm like, this
He's
weird
like
redhead.
new. He got like really hot, and people think he's like, he's like a prophet. People, he kind of got like a Bob Dylan thing strung on him, but it's like, but the lyrics
are
good.
so simple.
Yeah, it's very stupid.
Like,
it's like it seems like obvious shit.
Yeah,
but it's like I mean, he's not wrong, but it's like
no, it's everything he's right. But the whole thing about folk music is you're supposed to state the obvious.
There's a little like artistry to it. There's just
creative, metaphorical ways,
Sure.
not just like and then poor black people
Yeah.
are buying fudge rounds on my tax dollars.
Oh yeah, he has
what? There is a weird.
He has
It's
a
just it's
real-
all over the place.
He has a real big issue with fat people on welfare
Yeah,
buying
it's
fudge
interesting
rounds.
because he goes from children getting fucked on islands to also, hey, I know I'm talking about that, but also
I'm pissed about this. I'm equally pissed about fat people
buying fudge rounds.
with
I'm not
with
comparing the
fucking
two,
food
but
stamps.
one's a little more annoying.
When he came to Mothership, I almost brought a bag of fudge rounds for him to sign. I thought that would have
Oh, that's hilarious. He would have laughed probably.
Yeah, he probably would have signed him. I've been like, hey, I'll do whatever the fuck I want. How do you feel about that, you ginger faggot? How about you don't tell me how to live my goddamn life?
That part he would probably get a little upset. I imagine the fudge rounds would be funny. It's the ginger faggot. Dad, I don't think he would
I
like
heard
as
that
much.
was going to be his first album.
Ginger
Faggot.
I've been sucking cock all day for
All his
bullshit
other songs
pay.
are just very pro-gay.
The ginger faggot storms the Capitol.
That'd be so, all his other songs. And we should be allowed to have sex with 15-year-old boys.
15-year-old
It's a different kind of community.
The Greeks did it, and look what, and then they stopped, and now look what they are.
I've been working for cum.
The
Man
politicians are stopping us from fucking kids.
Yeah, the song it's funny because it's
He
fine.
sounds jealous during the song.
If it popped up on my like Spotify, I would probably be like, that's pretty good. I like that song. But
Yeah.
the fact that it got like that big is insane. It just shows how poor people's music taste now is that a decent song can sit to their attention. And then they're like,
Oh, yeah.
oh my God, this is like the best thing I've ever heard.
everything.
He's pretty
that
much
I'm
just saying
thinking.
everything we've always known throughout time.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you compare it to like the other popular music. I'm bad like a Barbie. One of the Barbies is good. One of the Barbies is bad. And we're playing tag. That's a real song.
That's
Wait,
a
what?
song?
Yeah, that's legit. That's the new.
That's the lyrics of it?
I swear to
One
God.
of the, I'm a bad Barbie.
I'm
One
bad
of the
like a
Barbies.
Barbie.
Was that from Autism the Musical?
No, it's from Barbie's. It's the new movie Barbie. They instead of I'm a Barbie girl, they like sampled that and it plays in the back. And it's that retarded ginger light skinned girl with the big fat cottage cheese
Ice
ass
Spice?
Ice Spice.
Cottage cheese ass.
Originally, her name was retarded redhead light skinned girl with cottage cheese ass, and they're like, "That's too long. It's not gonna fit on most album covers."
No, we'll just do bad Barbie.
Well, no, her name is Ice Spice, and then Nicki Minaj is also on the song. It is horrific. It is one of the worst songs I've ever heard. So it's like if I go from that to a guy just being like, "We gotta stop fucking kids on islands."
You're like, this guy has a good point.
I mean, we
This
should.
song is really saying a lot.
Hey, I agree.
Yeah.
Do I think we should stop fucking kids on islands?
Yeah.
Probably, yes.
We should create American jobs. Don't send that,
But I'm not going to sit here and say that I don't like fucking kids on islands, because to say that, I would have to have fucked a kid on an island,
Right.
and I haven't.
I've never, yeah.
So what Oliver Anthony is saying, he did it, didn't like it.
Didn't like
That
it,
was
which
very-
is good. I mean, you have to try things in life, I think.
We were saying it'd be funny if the reason why he was mad about Epstein's Island is because only rich people got to go.
Yeah.
And how come all these rich guys get to have this fun? I'm over here all alone.
He's just completely jealous he can't go to this island.
I heard they have a log ride that's full of hymen blood.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Oh my god, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's why his hair is so red.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to edit that out. But
Yeah, that's great.
That's cool.
How much editing?
I
goes
love
into
it when
this
Hyman
podcast?
Blood's mentioned.
I do see. I watched
Every time
Justin take a
I
lot
feel
of notes.
bad I said faggot a lot. Could you edit out
When did you say
every time
that
I
at
say
all?
faggot and then just put the N-word in there.
Yeah, for sure. Wow. Why did they call that Oliver Anthony guy? Wow. Well, Sam's famous now. Not for good reason. Well, I think that's a great place to end it. That was so fun.
Yeah,
Thank you,
thanks
Sam.
for having me,
Yeah,
man.
appreciate it.
Retards.
Oh yeah, signing out as always. Our producer Justin, give it up for him.
Thanks, Justin.
Can't do it without him. It's fucking great. Thank you, man.